materials and methods for construction office, residential, and other structures. The construction industry is increasingly demanding for advances in quality, lavish, and better construction in either constructing a commercial or a residential building. Light gauge steel, also known as a cold form steel construction, is one of the practical alternatives to conventional construction, mainly due to higher strength, ductility, and light weight. Conventional construction trends all over the world are changing. Trends are changing due to fluctuation in prices, limited availability of construction materials. Moreover, pressure from environmentalists have compelled designers, developers, and engineers to consider environmentally friendly construction materials for all types of constructions.
The use of cold-formed steel members in building construction began in the 1850s in both the United States and Great Britain. In the 1920s and 1930s, acceptance of cold-formed steel as a construction material was still limited because there was no adequate design standard and limited information on materials used in the building codes. One of the first documented uses of cold-formed steel as a building material is the Virginia Baptist Hospital, constructed around 1925 in Lynchburg, Virginia. The walls were load-bearing masonry, but the floor system was framed with double back-to-back cold-formed steel lip channels. In the 1940s, Lustron Home Company built and sold almost 2,500 steel-framed homes in America, with the framing finishes, cabinets, and furniture made from cold-formed steel. Hi, AJ.
Hi, Luz. In light gauge steel construction system, these steel members are used in framing as closely spaced studs, joints, and rafters in much the same way as wood light frame members are used, and light gauge steel framing may be sheeted, insulated, wired, and finished inside and outside in the same manner as a wood light frame building. In high-rise commercial and multifamily residential construction, light gauge frames are typically used for interior partitions and support of exterior walls and cladding. However, in many mid-rise and lower-rise applications, the entire structural system can be framed with light gauge steel members.
Light gauge steel framing refers specifically to members in light frame building construction that are made entirely of steel sheets, formed to various shapes at ambient temperatures. The most common shape for light gauge steel is a lip channel, although Z, C, tubular, hat, and other shapes and variations have been used. The building elements that are most often framed with cold-formed steels are floors, roofs, and walls, although other building elements and both structural and decorative assemblies may be steel framed.
So we have conducted an interview with an architect that personally uses light gauge steel as a method of construction.
In the office, we are now using this light gauge steel construction, especially in the ceiling frame or in the ceiling system, drywall, partition, because this is most economical and easy to install, and most especially time saving in terms of the man hours and man days in the construction industry.
Like wood light framing, light gauge steel construction system is flexible, simple to construct, and accept the same interior and exterior finishes.
Steel is not subject to fungal decay or termite attack. Light gauge steel joists are manufactured by cold forming sheet or strip steel. The resulting steel joists are lighter, more dimensionally stable, and can span longer distances than their wood counterparts, but conduct more heat and require more energy to process and manufacture. The cold formed steel joists can be easily cut and assembled with simple tools into a floored structure that is lightweight, non-combustible, and damp-proof. As in wood light frame construction, the framing contains cavities for utilities and thermal insulation and accepts a wide range of finishes.